Namibia is situated in the southwestern corner of Africa and borders South Africa, Botswana, Zimbabwe and Angola. It covers a vast territory in excess of 800,000 square kilometers over some of the driest and most arid terrain in sub-Saharan Africa. The North Colonie region is situated in the northwest tip of Namibia near the Angolan border. The main town in this region, Bohr, is nearly 800 kilometers from Windhoek, Namibia's capital. Omungareva village. It is a morning like any other. The sun rises early like it always does, signaling another harsh and hot day. Maishitwavi Shipoza, who is 20 years old, knows her chores for the day. Here everyone knows their role. There's milking to be done, calves to be tended and treated in case of illness. There are also the large herds of cattle and goats to be grazed, often far away from home. Livestock plays a significant role in the lives of the Ovahimba and Ovaherero people. Goats and cattle are the only form of currency for economic activities and social interaction. Here containers, any containers, are important because water is in short supply and has to be transported over long distances. Maishitwavi Shipoza is an orphan. She lives with her aunt since her husband left to go and look after some of the cattle in a post far away from home. The pastures are better there, they said. Every day she walks to the water point. The animals have to be given water, which is one of her duties. The animals need large quantities of water to survive. From the shallow traditional wells, water is drawn using buckets, hoisted down by use of ropes and emptied into wooden troughs from which the animals drink. The walls of the well are slippery and sometimes dangerous, but the people here are experienced in this age-old art. For Maishitwavi, the work is sometimes difficult. The water point is a meeting place. New garments and costumes are made every day. Mothers teach their young new and old songs, while fathers and uncles wash their clothes. New ornaments are made here. Age-old traditional beauty products are also manufactured by those who desire them. The water point is indeed a place of joy and social interaction. But there are risks linked with the traditional water points. Livestock and wildlife use the same water sources as people. The wells are open and unprotected, making the communities, especially the children, susceptible to waterborne diseases.
Manumbutungu na imbumbuli muzungu yamba atungu salutanga walimu mupu na umuzumera kujo umuntu uzo umutu ukona no kinane wina walimu bupu mena wali bandu mungura bandu bebali mbundu amuli pena hivi na imbumbuli muzumera kujo ungura mundu umu.
As part of its drought mitigation program, the Namibian Red Cross Society, with financial and technical assistance from the Netherlands Red Cross, has embarked on a long-term project which involves the rehabilitation and protection of 140 water points in the North Colonie region.
I'm Alex Bohr. I'm a water delegate of the Netherlands Red Cross, seconded to the Namibian Red Cross. What we are doing here is water protection. On the request of rural communities, the Red Cross is protecting open water points. The overall goal of the program is to reduce the risk of waterborne diseases.
For Maishipavi and the Omungareva community, the project does not belong to the Red Cross or any other outside organization. It belongs to them. From the start, the community is involved in the planning process and in the actual construction of the new water point. Everyone is involved: the Red Cross team, the chief, the women, the men, and even the children. Some transport sand, others cement, and others stone. Some mix the concrete, while others help in the actual construction work. This is what makes the work fun. The construction work involves building a water box or casting a concrete slab over the borehole or spring. In the case of boreholes, the water level has to be ascertained first. In case of shallow wells, the water is drained first. The appointed caretakers are involved from onset in all the facets of the rehabilitation and protection work.
Well, go on, Butu Harata, I go to Aligandumba, go to Andumba Hammer, Gutungula on your way to. We'll go to Hatu, Arigo Hatu, Gula, we go to Atere. Come on, now you and go to Atere. We got to a moment, young and go have Mamutate and Jan, or packet of Hija on the pot. To me on my own board on my pathway, Makinga.
The fact that we face no major disasters here except drought and massive unemployment, we took the initiative to have a more developmental focus in all aspects of our work. And hence you see the water project, which in effect is a drought mitigation project, to strengthen communities very marginalized to cope when a big disaster is coming.
Nabano inogimba yigumi mimbi mwandu wa yuga de mama mwandu wa yuga de dade mwandu wa yuga de dade gongo ya muhungu dade ya na handa obejiri gongo ya muhungu dade mundu gongo ya muhungu dade.
After the construction work is complete, a rugged and specially designed bush pump is installed. Durability and maintenance at village level were the criteria used by the Red Cross and the Department of Water Affairs during the selection of the bush pump for the North Kunene project. On completion of the rehabilitation, the water point is handed over to the community, who are represented by an elected water point committee, and the government of Namibia, which is represented by the Department of Water Affairs. The pump, which is locally manufactured, can easily be dismantled, maintained and put back together again by the caretakers. The ceremony is simple, without pomp or style. Forms specifically designed for this purpose by the Department of Water Affairs are signed by members of the Water Point Committee.
Yeah, okay.
A set of tools for pump maintenance and minor repairs, as well as an illustrated manual, are also handed over to the caretaker.
eka hubula ruko hubula kwana obu jambi muno wajiri wijanye mbujino uko hoke kino mbanku kuno maibyo mawachi nini ndako inandi ndiri muno motu chachiri yikanekira ndwe mukaholera ko ndombo juli naya yakaholere ko mahiri ranko mawachi nini.
Since 1992, the Namibian Red Cross Society has upgraded and rehabilitated more than 90 water points. The project aims at providing safe drinking water to communities. The Namibian Red Cross Society has also pioneered in local management of community development projects by training water point caretakers in overall management and the maintenance of the water pumps. In this way, the Namibian Red Cross Society is empowering the communities and helping them develop self-confidence while improving the quality of life, especially for mothers and children.
The pump was developed in Zimbabwe and it has been operating very satisfactorily since 1933. What we find here a lot in North Colonie is a variety of different hand pumps installed by previous donors that became out of commission because of lack of maintenance, which was very often caused by the lack of availability of spare parts. This pump is manufactured locally in Namibia, so there's more access to these spare parts than to imported hand pumps.
The Namibian Red Cross Society involves the communities in determining their health, sanitation and water needs. Information gathered during the knowledge, attitudes and practices surveys is used to understand the prevailing opportunities, problems and solutions. This information is integrated in the health education component of the water rehabilitation project. To a community living in the harsh realities of a hostile land where water and other necessities are scarce, town life is attractive. The drought of a few years ago forced many rural-based Ovahimba and Ovaherero to move into the main town of Opuwo. Without the necessary survival skills, many of them got caught up in the urban poverty trap and were forced to live in informal settlements outside Opuwo town. Here life vaguely resembles life in the rural area, but the support mechanism which traditional communities offer is absent. This has resulted in visible marginalization and the breakdown of the traditional social fabric. The only way to ensure that the young people of the North Colonie region continue to nurture their dreams for a better future without having to migrate to towns is by creating an enabling environment in which communities at grassroots level contribute to their own development. For Maishitwa Vishipoza and the Omungareva community, this dream has come true.